Good morning. It is Thursday here in Japan. Currently, I am driving to go to get my plantar fasciitis checked out. If you don't know what that is, it's like soreness in the foot. The tendon in the middle of your foot gets inflamed. And with me being photographer, videographer for all these events here in Japan, my foot gets inflamed a lot. So I'm trying to get some inserts to help me out. I'm still recovering from this past weekend, which was Summer Matsuri up in Ebisu. Crazy event. I heard it was pretty mild this year for the summer event because it's too hot. But I got tons of content. I got roughly probably 2.5 hours of seat time with Sam Lucas. A lot of people know him as Samet. Really cool dude. First time I'm really hanging out with him. I've done some content with him before out at Sugo for Formula Drift Japan, but this time I actually got to meet him outside of a competition environment. Really cool dude. Go check out his channel. Super grounded, nice dude. I drove out there with my boy Max, who works on Sam's car. So it was about a 6-hour drive from where I live in Japan, in Misawa. Just a fun trip, you know, a fun trip with the boy. Meeting a lot of people. The community here for drifting in Japan is just, it's grounded, it's humble. Everybody's inviting you over to grab food. Everybody's inviting you over to have some drinks. It goes until midnight on Saturday, so you're drifting with no headlights in the middle of North Course, which is a really famous course at Ebisu, and you're with some of the best drivers in the world. So when you're doing content creation like me and you're just trying to film for these guys and get them some content, your life's in their hands, but I wouldn't trust it with anybody else because those dudes are the best out here in Japan. So doing that was a humbling experience. Got to work a lot with my friend Rhea. He's a 17-year-old Formula Drift 2 competitor. He actually won in Nico a couple of weeks ago. A really good kid. Really enjoy filming him and hanging out with him all weekend and meeting all of his friends. It's just a different vibe out here in Japan, so I absolutely love it. With that said, I'm just trying to get my YouTube back on track. I want to do some behind the scenes stuff. I want to explain my thought process, my workflow for my photography and videography. Since I do a lot of stuff for Formula Drift Japan here, and now I'm really embedded into the drift scene, I only have maybe nine months left here in Japan, possibly. So I'm trying to make the most of it, trying to get this YouTube off the ground and see what we can create, you know. I know a lot of channels do Formula 1 photography behind the scenes. Larry Chen did Formula Drift. America Behind the Scenes, Drift Masters has their guys, which in turn I might be going to Poland. That's on hold right now. I'm trying to see if they're going to approve my media application. I work for Drift Enthusiast magazine, so they wouldn't mind me going out to Poland, so I submitted my media application to see if I can go do the Drift Masters finals out there, so be able to shoot James Dean, all of them. Be amazing. But in the meantime, I do cover Formula Drift Japan. So I just want to give you all an insight in what I did. I worked with the Sideways Experience guys, so their Formula Drift 2 driver, Daniel Messmer, a good friend of mine. I do content for him when Vic can't make it out, and then I go out with Fausto and try to get some content with him for their Formula Drift 1 driver. So those guys are amazing. They showed me great hospitality this weekend in Ebisu, which is where their company's stationed out of. So I got a lot of content for them this weekend, and it's a blast. I love everybody on that team. Everybody's so humble, everybody's so nice, and we just have a great time. So I hope to show y'all some of those moments and behind the scenes of what really goes into working an event. It's not always just I'm blasting photos and getting video. It's hanging out with the boys, talking about drifting. Even though I'm not that into drifting as far as like understanding what goes into the sport, being able to talk to these guys and pick their brains got me wanting to drift. So I just bought the simulator off of Samet, and so I'm trying to get that shipped right now. Me and him are working together to to get that shipped out to me, and I'm gonna looking into actually getting a drift car. So it looks like I might be trying to get a 350Z to work with. I want a Miata, but it's kind of hard to find one right now in Japan. So, but I want to get into it. I feel like if you know how to perform the sport that you're doing photography and videography for, it's going to make you that much better, because now you know what to anticipate, you know what to look for, you know when you can see something wrong or when something's about to happen that you want to capture. So just knowing that will help you build your photography. So that's what this channel is all about. I'm not here to give tech reviews, which I might give a little bit of critique here and there on some of the gear I'm using. This is strictly good vibes, behind the scenes, kind of my life, my daily routine when I do shoot some of these events. That's what this YouTube channel is for. So I appreciate everyone that's going to follow me, follow my journey. I just have to be consistent with it. That's going to be the biggest part, is just being consistent with it and turning this into something normally I can do. I'm not the biggest video editor, so I don't know if I'm going to get the highest quality content. I might just use my phone for a while. I do have really high-end gear for my photography and videography, but getting all that set up to a vlog style format is just, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of extra stuff I'll have to go through. So for right now, while we're trying to get the channel off the ground, I'm just going to strictly film off my phone. So yeah, this is my first video back face on camera, and like I said, I'll try to crank out at least 3 to 4 videos a week. I'll probably start out with 3, start something easy, and whenever I get my workflow down, then we'll start doing more. But yeah, I think the next video will probably be me installing my new den. I have a new den coming in for the Stagia. I drive a 1998 Nissan Stagia with an RB25 DET in it. Absolutely love my boat. It is a boat. It is a big car. It is hard to drive here in Japan. But yeah, I'll throw some videos out there of me working on this thing, trying to get it up to par. And then if I do get the drift car, obviously I'll create content for that. So just appreciate everybody tuning in, everybody that subscribes. Thank you so much. To all the new followers, I hope I can inspire you to chase your dreams, chase your passions. I hope you can pick up on some tips and tricks on how I photograph and how I video some of these drift events and different workflows and stuff. So stay tuned. We'll have some more content coming out. I appreciate everyone, and have a good day. All right, just got out of the foot doctor. He took some measurements of my foot. I got a melon. I'll take it. Take those W's. Basically, he said that my foot, I'm wearing too big of shoes. So I need to drop down from a 10.5 to like a 9.5. 9 seems really uncomfortable, maybe 9.5. That's what they're giving me my inserts for. I have really bad plantar fasciitis. He did this like heat map, pressure map of my foot, and it's pretty alarming. All the pressure on my foot is on the balls of my feet and in the middle of my foot, and there's like no heel pressure. So it's like I'm very leaning forward on whenever I'm just standing normally. So I don't know how he's going to do the inserts, but look cool. Have a heat signature of my foot. Basically saying that's why I'm getting those flare-ups on that tendon in my foot when I'm doing these events. Like I said, I do walk 14, 12 hours a day, shooting content, bracing myself, walking up hills, down hills, because a lot of these drift events are in the mountains anyways. So now I'm just driving back home to Misawa. I was going to eat in Aomori, but I need to like stay on diet. I'm a little chubby. So, and I just hate driving in the city. I need to go to the gym and stuff. So now we're just on the long drive back. It's like an hour. It's actually closer than I imagined. It's like $6 of tolls. And I filled up before I left, and not even below my little full line. So it should be a quick drive home. But yeah, just trying to update you on with that. So I might go to the BX today on base and grab some new shoes. And then they told me I need new boots, but boots are expensive in the military, so I don't know if I want to do that or not. But we'll see. We'll see. Later in the day, I guess I'm going to go to the gym, probably edit some more stuff. I got 3 320 clips, all ranging from, I think the max I have is a 40-second clip. That's like the average run for North Course and Ebisu is 40 seconds. So I need to go through all those and see what I have. I have crazy stuff like 360 backdoor entries by some random Japanese dude. I got nighttime runs where wall taps are happening. I have 180 kilometer entries on East Course. So I'm curious to what I have. I haven't really siphoned through all my photos and video yet. I was just trying to get as much stuff for Sam as possible, which he appreciated. He messaged me this morning thanking me for all the footage that I got of him in North Course, since he didn't have a dedicated videographer up there. So I kind of just like shoot in at the last moment because Clint couldn't make it, so his normal videographer. So I was happy to do that for Sam. I'm always happy to help people out with content and everything like that when they need it. So I always have the camera, I have the data and the space. So we make it happen, you know. That's what the community is all about. That's what the photography community is all. It's so cold. That is what the photography community is all about, is just helping out one another, create content, and just feed off of one another. And I was happy to do that for Sam this weekend. So yeah, I will check back in with y'all later today. This is kind of how the videos are gonna go. I'm just gonna do little clips here and there when something comes up, or if I'm busy, I need to kill some time driving 35 miles on one singular toll road. So that's how it's gonna go. It's beautiful out here, by the way. It's beautiful. Hillside, country, mountains. It's overcast today, so there's a lot of fog and a lot of storms sitting on top of the mountaintops. It's amazing. It's middle of summer, so everything's super green. It's a beautiful drive. So I usually just throw on a podcast and just listen photography podcasts, Larry Chen, politics sometimes if I'm really bored. So I just always like to learn. I listen to my music is when I'm editing, when I'm in the gym, when I'm driving. I just try to listen to podcasts and YouTube videos and try to soak up as much knowledge as possible. I've kind of gotten away from just listening to music all the time. So yeah, I'll check back with y'all later in the day. I'll probably introduce the channel to Mochi, my cat. I have a Sphinx. She's a 1-year-old Sphinx cat. Got her out here in Japan. She is an absolute mess. She loves to get into everything. She tries to chase the mouse on the computer. She likes to try to attack the lights. She destroys my curtains. She's very needy. She has to be in the room with me or else she starts crying. So yeah, I'll probably introduce the channel to Mochi. And then after that, like I said, I'll probably go to the gym. I think my bucket seat's coming in today. I might unbox that for y'all for my sim. So yeah, stay tuned. Later. All right. Me and Mochi just woke up from a nap. And look at what came in. It is my bucket seat. Mochi is checking it out. Say hello, Mochi. Say hello. This is Mochi. Mochi-chan. She is a 1-year-old Sphinx. And she is a mess. All right, Mochi, let's open this up. All right. Let's get this here. If I could open it, right? Alright, we're gonna put this over here. Alright. There we go. There. Alright. Sorry for the background noise. This is Percy Jackson. All right. Oh, here we go. It's in 2 parts, so we have to put it together. All right, there we go. There's the seat spring right there. So this is gonna be for the racing sim setup that we have, the drift sim. Then I bind off Sam. There's all the hardware right there. And he told me that all of this will just be the same. Assembly instructions, very simple assembly right there. So he said that any racing seat will suffice for the sim setup. So we are gonna assemble it real quick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put y'all on time lapse, and then I will see y'all after the time lapse. All right, we're back. I didn't realize Mochi was that active in the time lapse. A very curious cat. Works great. It's pretty comfortable. We can go all the way back, and I just fell. Almost landed on Mochi. All right, and then we can go all the way back up. There we go. This is gonna be fun. So like I said, there is the seat. Oh God, I can't get up. All right, there's the seat right there. So we are going to mount that to the frame that Sam is going to give us. He said he welded it reinforced so it doesn't shake as much as when you shift. So this will be the start of my little drift journey. So that's the last stuff I have for today. I might go to the gym later. Took a nap. I'm going to go edit right now. I'll probably knock out maybe like 25, 30 photos. It's just now 4 o'clock in the afternoon. If I do go to the gym, it's usually I like to go around 6, 7 o'clock is when it starts dying down, but been feeling kind of sick today. Not like, just haven't really had much motivation to do stuff. So, but yeah, that concludes my first day of vlogging. Mochi checking out the seat. Maybe she'll like it. Yep, she likes the seat. There you go. So, with that being said, we will see you next time. Say bye-bye, Mochi.